Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, portal masters of all ages. I'm just kidding. It's me, ShadowDragon, and welcome to the second part of a three-part series dedicated to showcasing the life and times of the Skylanders franchise. In this video, we'll be taking a look at a period of time which many have dubbed to be the golden age of the Skylanders community. We'll be hearing from numerous content creators who covered the game up until the very end, and even from those who have continued to cover the game to this very day. We asked them several questions about their time in the Skylanders community and what it meant to them. Here's what they had to say.
Well, hey there everyone, Jap28 here. Now some of you may not know this, but some of my Skylanders never ever saw the light of a portal. No, that's because for me, my favorite part about Skylanders was always the hunting and collecting aspect. I got more joy from going to places like Toys R Us, Walmart, EB Games, walking in, seeing something new, some new merchandise to buy. That's where I got my joy when it came to Skylanders. And boy, oh boy, did I have fun collecting over the past 10 years.
Hi everybody, this is Black Rhino Ranger. The creativity of Skylanders is what brought me the most joy. The fact that the characters have a lot of different designs, powers, a bit of their personality, their names, etc. It helps me get an idea of what stories for my animation should be like.
Hey guys, Cruisefire10 here. If I were to say my favorite Skylanders memory, it would always have to be the launch day of the game, because throughout the year, I'd always be online watching E3 videos or CoinOp TV describing the figures of the next Skylanders game. And whenever launch day rolled around, it'd be like living a real dream. I'd wake up at 6 a.m. and go to the store, and just out of nowhere, all of these figures that I've just seen on the internet are just there, and I finally get to buy them, I finally get to hold them. It was the coolest thing ever. And then I get to bring them home, and that'd be the game I played for the next year until the next launch day rolled around. It was honestly the coolest thing ever.
Yo, what's up? Alright, I got notes on my phone, so I'm looking down at it, don't mind me. But anyways, what was my favorite part about Skylanders? I don't know, I kind of just liked collecting. I really liked going to the store, not really knowing what to expect, you know? My favorite thing was whenever I would go and I would find something that had released early, and I'd get to feel like I was the first person who found it. I always thought that was really cool.
I've been playing Skylanders ever since 2011 when it was first released. It was a fun Toys to Life franchise I enjoyed spending time on over the last decade. What really brought me the most joy was playing as the Skylanders I enjoyed the most and showcasing what they can do to my watchers and future Portal Masters on my YouTube channel called Crystal Blazier.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Jordan, aka Skylanders A, aka United Skylanders America. It's been a while since I've talked to anybody in the Skylanders community, but one thing that brought me joy when I was doing Skylanders, I mean, obviously when I was younger when I was really young before I actually did like YouTube videos and everything, one thing that really brought me joy was obviously going to the store, being able to get the new Skylanders when the new waves came out, different things like that. And then obviously for YouTube, that was a big thing for me, very much joy, big part of my like middle school to early high school times hanging out with people via the internet, Skylander content creators and different things like that.
Hey, what is up everyone? It is Portal Master Evan here. I'm here to talk a little bit about a game that changed my life 10 years ago and has still somehow decided to change my life ever since. Now, when it came to what brought me the most joy and what was the most amazing part that I can remember in my journey of content creation and or collecting, will definitely have to go to the moment of when I got a message from Skylanders the game saying that I had won the second in the world Skylanders Superchargers Xbox One, which the other one is owned by a good buddy of mine. That was by far probably one of the most highlighted moments that I can remember to this day, was when I got that message saying I had won that. I was so overfilled with joy. I never thought I would ever get something such as that, and I've kept it in such a nice condition until this day.
Hey guys, my name is Bobby. You probably know me as ShadowDragon if you know me at all. And I was a member of the Skylanders community from 2014 to really the end of 2017, even into 2018. I think I was still pretty active in the community, so for a solid 3 to 4 years there, and it's some of the best times I've ever had on YouTube, on anything, was being a part of that, really that golden age of Skylanders content creation. One of my favorite memories I have from my time making videos and hunting and everything has to be the week before Imaginators came out, when my Walmart messed up, put all the stock Wave 1 and 2 on the shelf a week and a half early, and I went and I found a way to buy StarCast and Mysticat, and I would have bought more, but I was out of money. But I came home, I unboxed them, and I showed them to you guys, did live streams, we tested them out, see if they work in the box, test out, see the different sizes, and it was such a fun way to interact with you guys. We were getting super hyped for the release of Imaginators, and it was just super cool to have something before it came out to the public. Something about that was just was pretty awesome.
Lots, including Crystal Blazer, Chelsea Gatgirl, and many others to this very day. Heck, one of my videos has a comment from the Skylander boy and girl.
Now when it comes to if I ever made any connections or any friendships in these past 10 years from Skylanders, I can't really think of any.
I've probably made about 1 million connections through my time in the Skylanders community and my time on YouTube in general.
You know, no, I'm joking. Probably some of my bestest of friends, who I'm really close to, have been found through this game franchise. And it's insane to think that I met these people years way back in good old 2010s of 2014, 15, 16, in that time period, and some of which I've had the chance to meet up with and become really close friends, instead of being online friends to just friends in general and being able to hang out. And I've been in contact with a lot of bigger content creators still to this day that I consider to be friends as well, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't really be where I am.
I've probably made about 1 million connections through my time in the Skylanders community and my time on YouTube in general, but specifically in this community I've met people who've become genuinely some of my closest friends. We talk pretty much every day for a couple hours. We met up multiple times. We've gone to Fortnite World Cup. We've done Pokemon Go Fest, PAX East. Portal Master Evan showed up to my high school graduation party. Like we all hang out and we all try and talk to each other and see each other as much as we possibly can. And yeah, I've also made the odd enemy or two, but maybe that's just my personality. So I'm genuinely grateful for all the people I've met, all shapes and sizes, all ages, and it's such a unique bond that you create with these people, and I couldn't be more happy to have been a part of it.
I did make a lot of meaningful connections. Of course, there's Ryan, who asked me to make this video. There's Real Yourself Productions, who I used to make a lot of videos with. There's Evan, who was the first person who I became friends with. And then there was Bobby and Jordan, who is my close friend. And I never would have met him if it wasn't for Skylanders and YouTube.
Well, so many friends. Just to name a few, it all started, of course, with Brylander from Portal Power TV, Portal Master, Crash the Skylands, fellow Canadian, and of course, my buddy Paul, PDDT Tube, who I still talk to almost every day. So yeah, I think it's safe to say I've made a few friends along the way.
I've definitely made a lot of relationships along the way with fellow Skylander content creators, Ryan, TSD, Bobby, ShadowDragon, Evan, Portal Master Evan, Cruisefire HD, and so many more. Landry, Giorgio, Frynut, Prime Skylanders, by the way, and you know, just so many more.
If there's anything that I've learned, lessons or morals through the Skylanders community, it would have to be whatever your interests are, there'll always be someone that has the same ones as you. Some people might judge you for what you like, but if you look hard enough, be it online or even in real life, if you can find someone with the same passion as you, those people can really become your best friends. And Skylanders has done so much for me. Thank you so much, and happy 10th anniversary, Skylanders.
Yeah, Skylanders has taught me a little bit when it comes to collecting. You know that saying, you snooze, you lose? Well, here's a little lesson for you. If you ever see something out in the wild that you're not sure if you're gonna buy, so you decide, nah. You go home, you think about it, and you're like, oh, I should have bought that. Maybe I'll go back tomorrow and get it. You know what? Chances are that might be gone. So that is my little lesson that I learned from Skylanders. Don't hesitate. Pull the trigger. Buy it now. Oh man, alright?
Any some life lessons I learned from Skylanders, definitely public speaking, being able to make these kinds of videos. I haven't done this in a while, obviously, but it's definitely benefited so many other parts of my life. Public speaking, and obviously just being able to talk to people online is a very big thing in this day and age. So having that kind of willingness to be able to meet people online and even meet up with people in person. Like, I mean, I've met up with various Skylander YouTubers, or people I've met in the Skylanders community. So, you know, it's definitely something that you do learn a lot of skills, and I did. So that is all I have to say. Thank you guys. Peace out.
Looking back at all the adventures, the good times, and the toys I've collected while playing Skylanders now feels so nostalgic, reminding me to cherish the good times that make me happy. Thank you, Skylanders, and to the game developers who helped make the franchise possible. I hope to continue playing Skylanders one day in a new adventure, and for all the Portal Masters to join in.
Life lesson that I took away from my time in Skylanders would be don't spend thousands of dollars on plastic figures, because one day you're going to regret it. No, honestly, a life lesson would have to be don't take today for granted. You know, we were living it up back then. We were having the time of our lives, and we didn't know it. You know what I mean? We were just, to quote Winnie the Pooh, we didn't know we were making memories. We just knew we were having fun. And what I wouldn't give to go back to just one day and go into a call with a couple of people that I just met, talk about this new figure that just leaked that might be a Series 2, might be a light core, we don't know, and just have fun. Life was so simple back then, and I would give a lot up to go back to that just for a day, just for a week. So appreciate the time you have while you have it, because you never know when it'll come to an end. So that's all I got.
I don't remember any lessons from the Skylanders community, but I do have a lesson for those who are just getting into Skylanders. If you are making some Skylanders fan-related projects, go wild, go nuts. The sky is the limit, no pun intended. That's what Skylanders is all about. And maybe one day Skylanders will help inspire you for something original in the future. I know I got my plans. I hope you've enjoyed this video.
Probably the biggest thing I learned was just how fun it is to make YouTube videos and how easy it can be to make connections through the internet, especially when you're making YouTube videos or any kind of content. Even posting on Instagram, to be honest, can help you make a lot of friends in whatever community. So, you know, put yourself out there, put your interests out there, and can meet some people, you know? You never know. And maybe you can make a YouTube channel, you never know where it's gonna lead.
is there any life lessons that Skylanders has taught me in this long time? I think the one that I've kept with me ever since would definitely be is that no matter how many people there is, no matter who you talk to, there's always someone there for you. Even back then, and even now, with all of these newer people that have brought this community back to life, even without a new game.
Well, that about wraps up our recap of the golden age of Skylanders. But this story is far from over. In part 3, we will hear from those that have been steering the ship since the games have come to an end. The current faces of the Skylanders community will talk about what it's been like to keep the spirit of the game alive for these past few years. Thanks for watching.